Today we are grooming Duke. He is a 2-year-old Bouvier and he is extremely matted. Duke has never seen a professional groomer before, so I am going to do my best to get him mat-free and keep this as stress-free as possible. Since Duke has never been professionally groomed, I have no idea how he's going to manage it. You gonna be all right? You wanna do a sniff? You wanna do a sniff? Can we stand? Can we stand up? Come on, up, 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 up. Come on, stand up, stand up. Come on, good boy. Okay. Good boy. Really hoping for the best here. Desperately hoping for the best here. He is ridiculously matted, like extremely matted. So I don't know how he's gonna manage this. I literally just groomed Lucy, the extremely matted cat, and she left and this guy arrived. So obviously, being that this dog is 2 and never had a professional groom has contributed to the matting. The owner was grooming the dog herself at home. I understand that grooming can be super expensive, but obviously she does need the help of a professional groomer because grooming at home has not really worked out. So for anyone who wants a dog like a Bouvier, they do require a lot of professional grooming. It's really important that you get your dog on a regular grooming schedule from the time that they are young to get them used to it. Otherwise, this happens. Oh my goodness. Now, what I did want to talk about today is the Havanese rescue video. So most of you who watch my channel, you know that I brought in 5 Havanese dogs recently. I groomed them on this channel, and they were also featured on my personal channel, Girl with Her Dogs. And the video got a lot of negative comments, and so I kind of just wanted to address a few things. First of all, when a situation comes in that we have an owner surrender, I tend to keep a lot of the information as to why the animals are in our care to a minimum because I want to protect the identity of the people who surrendered their pets. I really want you all to trust me when I say certain things. You can have your own opinions and such, but I can't give out too much information without potentially exposing the identity of the individual. But I'm gonna give a little bit of information in regards to the situation. So first of all, these people did not dump their senior dogs on me that are no longer profitable. They do not breed anymore. The breeder no longer breeds. The breeder no longer owns any animals whatsoever. The breeder is very ill, and the situation had been going on for a little while. The breeder is not able to make decisions. So there was a court process in order for somebody else to become the legal owner of these dogs. And so it was the person who now has legal ownership of the dogs that reached out to me asking me for help. So no, this isn't a situation of the animals are no longer useful for breeding, so now the breeder is contacting a rescue. No, that's not what happened. Another thing is, I mentioned that it was actually a very good breeder, and people are saying, you know, the dog's teeth wouldn't be in that condition. You know, the dogs would be spayed if it was a good breeder, and they're freaking out about that as well. While I do agree that the teeth are in very poor shape, I do believe that this situation was going on for quite a few years. And so it's very possible that the dogs did get neglected within a few years because there was other things happening. People saying, you know, the dogs should have been spayed. I don't necessarily agree with that. There are a lot of people that don't believe in spay and neuter. I have no idea if they even had male dogs in their care. So as long as the dogs had no risk of getting pregnant, if they don't want to spay, as long as they're keeping an eye on them for, you know, pyometra and stuff like that, I don't necessarily think that that's neglect, not to spay your dog. I can only say is for many, many, many years, this was a reputable breeder, and the breeder got old and things happened medically, and that is the reason why the new owner reached out for help. So please try to keep your judgments to a minimum, because what happens is when people go online and bash people, for example, this dog in this condition, I'm sure people are gonna say things in the comments. What happens is people just don't reach out for help because they don't want to deal with the backlash, right? Good boy, we're gonna be good, okay? I know this is gonna be painful. So to do the ears here is gonna be really tough. They are extremely matted, and I am concerned that if I shave them right off, all the blood is going to rush to the tips of the ears. The dog is going to shake nonstop and end up going home with hematomas, which I don't want. So I have to kind of do this strategically. So I am going to shave a little bit of the ears at a time. So the reason why I'm shaving a little bit at a time is to, you know when your foot's asleep and when it comes back, your feeling comes back, it gets all the pins and needles feeling. So that's happening right now with his ears as I shave them. So if I shave them slowly, it will happen more slowly. And if it happens more slowly, then he is less likely to shake his head. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I need to shave your face, and I think that that's going to be very difficult. Remember that this dog has never seen a professional groomer, so I don't know how he's going to react to things like a clipper on his face. It's a very uncomfortable situation for a dog that has not experienced it before. I know the owner has shaved the dog at home, but this to me definitely looks like at least a year worth of matting. So I don't know when the last time was that this dog actually had a full shave. It's okay, it's okay, I know. It's okay. The owner did tell me that the dog does not like having its nails done, so I don't know if we're gonna complete that today. He's gonna have to endure a lot today, so I have to pick and choose what I think is most important for him. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Yes. You're going to be a good boy, okay? I know that this is no fun. I agree that it's no fun. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I kind of had my concerns about that. Don't bite my hand, okay? No, he hasn't shown me any aggression, but certain things like shaving his face when he's matted could definitely be a bit of a trigger for any dog. In regards to the Havanese that we rescued, they all need dentals, and they do all need to be spayed before they can be adopted out. So the rescue right now is looking at about $15,000 to do all of that for 5 dogs. Another reason why it was probably not done because who knows what the financial situation was of somebody who is actively dying and paying for medical bills. So if you guys would like to donate towards their care, I will leave the link below for you. We're probably going to try to do some type of fundraising to raise some funds for this, because obviously that's a very expensive, very, very expensive bills. Dentals are crazy expensive. It's only gotten worse since corporations have started to take over vet clinics. So yeah, it's not easy for the average pet owner to do, unfortunately. I know you're going to shake anyways, despite my best efforts here of doing this slowly. I think I need to shave this off because it's becoming too heavy for his ears. No, it's okay. It's okay. Good boy. Wow. That must feel amazing. I can't even imagine how good that probably felt. Oh, bud, you're gonna feel like a new man after all this. Yep. I like those treats. Everybody seems to like those salmon treats. Wow, my clipper and blades are certainly getting a workout today. Okay, doing your paws is gonna be rough, isn't it? Hey, you're fine. You're okay. Okay, doing the paws is not gonna be easy. Not even shaving them is going to be easy. No, no, no. No. Turn this way. Up. Good boy. You gotta stay. Okay, I'm gonna give him a little bit of a break. Maybe cut some of this off with scissors. I'll do that first. It's okay. I'm just gonna take some of this off because I know it's heavy. Come here. Stay. What is this? Good boy. Stay. Good boy. Very good boy. Very good. And do this side. It's okay. Hey. Shh. Good boy. I want to see your face. I want to know what it looks like under all there. Hey. You want to go for a walk? So his groin, I'm sorry buddy, is very matted. And he has his testicles and it's all matted around there. Obviously that skin is very thin. So, oh God, please don't do that. This is not an easy place to shave. Okay, he's been successfully shaved. Now we're gonna go for a bath. If you want the treat, you gotta go up. Come on. You don't have to panic. Come on, good boy. Good boy. I know the bottom of the tub has weird texture. Come on. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Good boy, come on. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go. Come on. Hopefully you don't panic for this. Good boy. Okay. Used to bathing. I could tell by how matted you were. You had been bathed multiple times with all of your fur, and then you air dried, and then you got super matted like a carpet. Nice and clean. His penis is very sore, and I'm going to assume that's because it was all matted and he's probably been licking it, and that probably didn't feel nice. Shaving your paw pads, I think, is going to be an Olympic sport. But fortunately, I have not seen him be aggressive yet. Hopefully it stays that way. So hopefully he just kind of pulls away but doesn't try to bite when I do his paws and his nails. Fortunately, your nails do need to be clipped, so hopefully I can get it done. Let's turn this way. Come on. Are you frozen? I'm sorry. You don't like loud noises, which means you're not gonna like the dryer. Yes, I'm gonna do a really quick blow dry and then you'll be all set. Do I blow dry you or should I put you in the crate to dry? Getting you in the crate might be hard, so maybe I don't put you in the crate. What do you think? Okay, let's just finish off your groom, buddy. I'm gonna do the whole haircut first, and then I will do his paws at the very end. I decided not to use the high velocity dryer on him because I can tell that loud noises freak him out. So he just dried in the crate instead, and it gave me a little bit of a break to use the bathroom, clean up all of his hair on the ground, and just take a bit of a break. Today's been a long day of matted animals. And when you groom severely matted pets, not like a little bit matted, when you groom severely matted like that, it's just stressful because the entire time you're shaving the coat off of them, especially the cat earlier, you're trying not to cut them. So it just gets a little bit emotionally or mentally draining, I should say, because you're like trying your best the entire time not to injure the animal. Now this is not stressful because all the matting's gone and everything. But yeah, it just made me a little bit tired. I need an espresso shot. His haircut's going to be a little bit uneven because in some spots I shaved him in reverse. That's just based off of how bad the matting was. If you shave in reverse, it comes off a little bit easier. But I'm not gonna just shave like his entire body in reverse because that would basically skin him. So he's not gonna look totally even by the end of this haircut, but that's okay. Obviously, today's haircut was very much about relieving him from his matting and not about what he looks like. Hopefully the owners can get the dog on a more regular schedule. He is very well behaved, so there's no reason why he can't see a regular groomer on a regular basis. Bouviers are, I don't want to say one of my favorite dog breeds, but I do really, really like them. Every single Bouvier I think I've ever worked on has had a really wonderful temperament. They're usually very high energy, which I mean, when I put him on the ground and the cameraman came in, he was high energy. But I really like their temperaments. I find them to be really great dogs. But I have had issues grooming their paws. Quite a few of them give me issues for grooming their paws, which is kind of funny. This guy here, my guess is that since they home groomed him for the last 2 years, that they probably tried to do his nails at home as well. And I'm going to assume that that didn't go well, and maybe now he does not like having his paws touched. He is going to be itchy and uncomfortable, more than likely, for at least a couple of days after this. We got to remember that he was very matted for a very long time, so it's going to be very unusual for him to suddenly feel the air on his skin and not feel as heavy, and so dogs obviously react in a very confused way. Also, the shaving was pretty rough. This coat was very tight to the skin. He has a lot of dry skin. I helped quite a bit with the bath, but he still has dry skin. So he's gonna be itchy. That's normal for a dog removing matting. I've had so many clients, like in the past when I ran my business for a while, call me afterwards and think that I had done something to their dog because their dog was hiding under the bed or acting very out of sorts, and it's really just that the dog does not feel themselves. They feel very unusual because they are not used to not having coat for so long. They can also be irritated because this is an irritating process for them when they're matted. But yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the groomer itself. It's normally just that the dog feels weird. You have a big mat inside your ear that really needs to be plucked out, but I have a feeling if I pluck it out, you're gonna shake your head like crazy and give yourself hematomas. Let's try trimming your ears. No, no, don't. Gotta stay okay. So I am going to trim his paws and the inside of his paws and everything and do his nails at the very, very end, because I'm worried if I do his nails first, like I normally do with dogs, that he is going to freak out and not let me anywhere near his paws. His paws are really matted, the inside of them. I don't know if it's better just to use scissors. It's more dangerous to use scissors, but I have a feeling the vibration sound in his paw pad is probably going to get him, or the feeling is going to get him all worked up. I can feel a hematoma starting on this ear. You guys that have watched my channel, you know what a hematoma is. So basically it's just caused by him shaking his head and his ears flapping around, and now the blood is rushing to the very tip of his ear, and it could turn into a blister and it could burst. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it's pretty likely that it will happen considering how matted he was. Okay, ideally, buddy, if you can let me do this with clippers, it would be a lot better and a lot safer. So should I try? not touching your nails. Relax. Stay. Yeah, who's talking out there? There's somebody out there talking? Let that person get your attention. Don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything at all. Okay, we are moving on to the nails, and then he's done. Good boy. Good boy. Very good boy. Okay, was that one that was cut too short one time? It's okay, buddy. Some of these nails are short, some of them are long. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, all done, mat free. Oh, sorry, just some cologne. If you guys liked this video and you want to see more complimentary shave downs just like this guy, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button and share with all of your friends. Every view I get helps me to help pets in need. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.